Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity. If today is your first time coming to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and be part of this family. For today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how I achieve this look using most of L.A.Girl products and this beautiful palette from Focallure. It's called Endless Possibilities palette. I've done so many looks with this palette, even though I've not recorded them. I decided to record them, so this will be my, I think, the third video I have done with this palette, from this palette. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? I'm starting with primer, and I'm using L.A.Girl Pro Prep HD Moisture Nourishing Primer. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna apply the primer on my face. So my face is primed. The next thing I'm going to do is to do my brows. Now that the brows are done, the next thing I'm going to do is to do the eyeshadows first. And for today's tutorial, I'm using Focallure Endless Possibilities palette. These are the shades that are in this palette, and it's a very beautiful one. Okay, I'm going to use this to cover this area so that the fallout won't ruin my face. Okay, so okay, now that I have this situation going on, now I'm going to start my eyeshadow base, and for that I'm using this eyeshadow brush. This is from Angie Cosmetics. I'm going to dig into the graphite, which is this guy. First, I have already applied concealer on the eyelids, just adding a little bit of it. Okay, and I'm going to apply the eyeshadow that I've picked, which is already on the brush. And I'll start from the outer corner of my eyes. See, it is a very pigmented eyeshadow, and that is one of the reasons why I even love it so much. Okay, so I'm just applying it at the outer corner of my eyes, gradually bringing it in. Now when I see that place is dried, what I do is I try to blend it into the concealer so it won't leave any harshness on the eyeshadow. So first of all, I'm blending it into the concealer like that in a circular motion. And whenever you're applying your eyeshadow, you don't want to close your eyes. Please just kind of you're looking down straight into the mirror that you're holding, and then you get a view of your eyelids. Okay, so I'm going to go into it again, and I'm gradually bringing it into my inner corner. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is use this from this one is from Colorbox Cosmetics, and I'm using the eyeshadow brush in it, and I'm going to pick this shade called turquoise. This is turquoise green. So with this one, I'm going to the outer corner. It's like I'm just trying to use that as a transitioning shade. Okay, at the outer corner of it, of the dark green that I've applied. Now I'm bringing in more of it to kind of intensify this area a little bit for me. Okay, so this is exactly the kind of green that I wanted. Okay, now to cut the crease, I'm using my L.A.Girl Pro primer, eyeshadow primer, okay, to kind of cut the crease, a little crease here for myself. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is go into the same palette, and this time I'm going to pick Nebula. I'm going to pick Nebula from the palette, this particular shade, and I'm using this flat fluffy eyeshadow brush. Okay, so just to blend everything together, I'm going to go my previous brush and pick a little bit of the graphite, tap the excess off, and try to blend the edges, the crease, and the glitter and everything, just so it seems seamless. Okay, you see that? Next, I'm going to line my waterline, and for that I'm using L.A.Girl Glide Gel eyeliner. Next, I'm going to do some cat eye, so for that I'm using L.A.Girl Fineline liquid eyeliner. I'm going to do is to now do my full face. So this is the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to apply my foundation all over my face, and for that foundation I'm using L.A.Girl Pro Matte High Definition Long Wear Matte Foundation. That is the foundation I'm going to use, and this is in the shade Golden Bronze, and I'll mix a little bit of it with Chestnut, because this looks so white, not white, I mean too fair for me. So I'm going to use my Obosu beauty sponge sets. First, to apply foundation, I'm using this baby here. The next thing I'm going to do is to contour and highlight. Okay, and for contour I'm using Mary Kay in bronze 1, and I'm using, for highlights I'm using L.A.Girl Pro-conceal in shade Fawn. And I'm using the small one to blend the concealer, to blend the highlights. And I'm using the one I use for the foundation for the contour. The concealer, I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder to set the concealer, and from the same Obosu sponge I'm using the second biggest in it. After setting my concealer, I brushed it off with a powder brush, and then I went on with a highlighter to highlight where I have applied the concealer, and that is exactly what I did on my nose, just to pop the nose a little bit. To finish the eye, I'm going to apply the same process that I did for the eyes under my eye, just a little bit. So first I'll go with the graphite, and I'm using this small fluffy brush here. So next I'm going to apply mascara, and I'll apply my lashes off camera, and I'll put on my wig, and I will be right back. Mascara. Next, what I'm going to do is to put on my blush, apply blush, and then I will put on lipstick, and I think that will be all for today's tutorial. I'm using my duo blush from Makeup. The lid is broken, so please forgive. So I'm going to kind of pick the two, because this doesn't come the way I want it, and this is also too bright for me, so I'm going to mix the two of them. So first I go with this, and I come with this. Next is to apply lipstick. Whenever I do a bold eyeshadow, I go with a nude lipstick so that it will complement the eyeshadow. And for that, I'm going to use first of all I'm going to line my lips. And I'm gonna apply Ever Beauty matte lipstick. This is in the shade 220. It's a very nude color. Look at that. Okay, so this is the final look, guys. We put it all together. In fact, I had a tough time recording this video, so please, if you see anything somewhere that you didn't like, please forgive me. Okay, I really had a tough time recording this video, but at the end of the day, I think we did something great, and I'm so happy with this video. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do where to subscribe down there. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, comment, and I'll see you all in my next video. Until then, don't forget to be your own beautician.